Hello and welcome to kiwisvlog.com. I believe that's the current terminology down with the young people nowadays. So what's this about? Well, my name's Kiwi. Kiwi's blog should have given it away, but I was diagnosed with leukemia 6 years ago, chronic myeloid leukemia to be precise. I am one of the lucky ones. I was when I was diagnosed, and I am to this day. I'm one of the lucky ones because I'm still here. There is medication that keeps me alive. It's oral chemotherapy, but with some slightly dicky side effects, but nevertheless it keeps me alive. So I've written a blog. It's called www.kiwisblog.com, which followed on from me starting to write a book. The book was written because I wanted to share my experience after I got diagnosed. I deal with things in a fairly flippant way, as you'll tell from these videos. And my friend suggested to me, you need to write about this, Kiwi. You need to write about your experiences and how you've dealt with what you've got. I was diagnosed on September the 20th, 2012, and about 14 months later, I joined the police, became a police officer, and achieved my dream. Now, that was some hurdles I had to go through in itself. I guess the book was to try and inspire people to say, follow your dreams. You will come through resilience in life, but keep smiling, keep battling, and you can overcome those. So the book was due to end in sort of November 2013 when I joined. I then passed out and a few more things happened. When I was diagnosed, the doctors gave me 3 months to live, potentially. They said the first 3 months are going to be a bit touch and go. So I accepted that I might have to die. And when you do that, your head isn't in a great place. And I was in a relationship at the time and got married. After I joined the police in November 2013, my marriage and relationship broke down, and I separated from my wife. I was one of the stats that join the force end up in divorce, I guess. So the book was continued to try and write about that experience. I spent about a year or so not wanting to write anything. My head wasn't in a very good place. But through support at work and Goring, which is a police rehabilitation place, I gained some clarity, some thought around what I wanted to do. At that time, after I told my sergeants that I was going through this stuff, I was taking off frontline duties, I had really bad side effects from my medication, I was having cramps, I couldn't literally hold anything, which, as you can imagine, if you're a frontline officer holding a radio, it's quite dangerous. Not just for me, but for my other colleagues. If I have to press the emergency button and I can't do that, that's something that I would never want to happen. So I was moved into a different department, and it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but as with anything, as I have always tried to, I looked at the glass as half full and tried to take the opportunity for what it was. So the book continued, and I wrote about, or what was continued to write about, obviously then now taken into account a separation and a divorce. In 2015, I started to get my head back together, put things in place to get the divorce proceedings running. And between April and November, I had 6 bereavements in 7 months. In April, I lost my uncle, my mum's brother. In May, we lost my cousin, my mum's nephew. I should just say my mum's got 7 brothers and sisters, and my dad's got 5, sorry. Where are we? And then in July, my work colleague, Maria, bless her, took her own life. Then in October, my gran was taken into palliative care. She was quite ill, and she was given, days to live. As with Nan, she lasted a lot longer than a few days. But in the time that she was ill, my uncle, her son, had a brain aneurysm, was taken into St George's and died 3 days later, which was really hard to go through. Switching somebody off from a ventilator is nothing I would want anyone to ever go through. About a week later, I think, my gran then died, and that was not a great time. So that was the fifth death, and then in November, my other uncle in India died, my mum's other brother. So it's fair to say that I had a fair amount of rubbish put towards me. So 2015 came around, and I just wanted to get 2015 out of the way, to be honest. I then threw myself into work, and in 2016, I had a major breakdown. I was signed off with anxiety, stress, and depression, and I was in a really, really, really dark place. Really dark. I couldn't see the light. I could see it, actually. I knew that there was the light there at some point way in the future. I just couldn't fathom it at the time. But through love, support of my friends and family, and counselling, I came through the other side. And my book then was going to end then. Other things happened. I got back to work, and in August, September 2017, I hit 0% on my PCR for the first time in 5 years. So that's when the book ends. But since then, what I've started to do is I've had a lot of other anecdotal stories and experiences that I've been through in my life, through scouting, through working at Canisteg International Scout Centre, through walking the knife edge of growing up in Hounslow and scouting being my saviour, through lots of different things that I've overcome and battled. And so I started to write a blog, and it's called www.kiwisblog.com. The reason for it, the book is still going to happen. It's a mini autobiography, but the blog is, I guess, my way of sharing my experience, trying to help others to not go through what I did, which was to stay quiet and not tell anybody that your head's a little bit messed up. So I wanted to start doing blogs to share that experience. I then started this vlog because I wanted to put across, I guess, the reality of who I am. I'm not an actor. I'm not a fake person. I'm and ah quite a lot in these videos. I look away because I have to think about it because my brain doesn't process quick enough. But I'm still here. I've come through the other side. And I wanted to share these videos and blogs to show other people that you can do exactly the same. The first step is getting help. So these vlogs are going to be talking about lots of different experiences, anecdotal stories and stuff that just happens in my life. They will always be positive. Some of them might be some challenging stories, but please note that they're not there to depress you or upset you. They're there to just kind of hopefully to make people understand that, I've been through some severe challenges in my life, but I've come through the other side. I am one of the lucky ones. I am still a man. I got counselling, I got help, I told my friends I have depression. Depression is something, once you have it, you live with it. Just like cancer. I live with that condition every single day. So to those watching this video, please subscribe my vlogs, like my videos, and share them as wide as possible. I'm not planning to become some internet sensation or star or anything like that. I just genuinely want to help people. And if I can help one person that's watching this, well then I've achieved my aim. Until next time, this is what Kiwi's vlog is all about. try and leave the world a little bit better than you found it. Baden Powell, the absolute legend. Cheers.